Fidget spinners started out as a tool for people to release their nervous energy, but it didn't take long for them to explode in popularity, and designers went wild. Fidget spinners cost anywhere between $2 and $10, but that is if you go cheap. From crazy designs to the best materials to rare models, there are some amazing fidget spinners out there waiting for you for a price. Here are the 10 most expensive fidget spinners. As we get our bearings spinning, stay tuned for a quiz. If you're a first-time spinner, you're already prepared. We will reveal the question soon, and we will reveal the answer at the end. If you're visiting us for the first time, first of all, welcome. Second, take a moment to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. Finally, be sure to turn on the notifications for your subscription so you'll be the first to know every time we post a new video. So, are you ready to get spinning? Pepyaka. When fidget spinners hit the streets, it could almost sound like they're all about shady business. Since the spinning industry is always changing and growing, there's always something new and innovative coming out from companies that you don't expect. When you think of the name Custom Knife Factory, you might think of a company that only makes custom high-quality production knives. With CKF, that's not quite the case. They made their own fidget spinner called the Pepyaka, designed by Anton Malyashev. It's about 3.6 inches long and 1.1 inch wide. It is made of titanium with ceramic bearings and 4 inserts made of tritium. If you're not familiar with tritium, it can glow without a charge, thus making the spinner not only durable, but able to look cool while spinning for a long period of time. The first version was discontinued, making it much more valuable. On eBay, you can find the first version going for as high as $1,300. Other versions go anywhere from $190 to $235. Each spinner comes with its own custom padded pouch so that you can protect your spinner in transit. Custom Knife Factory was so paranoid about knockoffs of their spinners that they actually withheld specs on their website. Rotor. The rotor is made by Mad Monkey Innovations, and their spinners can range from $190 to over $250, depending on how you want your fidget spinner to be made. The body of the spinner can be customized, and Mad Monkey Innovations has some unique varieties and designs to choose from. The fidget spinner comes with quick-release buttons that can be made from either brass or aluminum. Plus, there are weighted tungsten balls in the corners to give it optimum spin. In total, the spin is said to last about 30 seconds, and it has been noted that it is louder than cheaper fidget spinners. If volume is your thing, then you don't have much to worry about. The quick-release buttons are magnetic and they protect the cageless ceramic bearings. The buttons are raised enough to where you can pull off a good tabletop spin. If you're totally sold on the rotor, you can only order through their Facebook group. Thai EDC Spinner, $256. It seems that it would be reasonable to have a spinner that not only spins and looks nice, but it could also double as a tool to defend yourself. One company has seemed to answer the call. This Thai EDC is a hand-finger spinning tool that has custom gyro bearings. Selling online for about $256 plus shipping by a company called Smilepunk, this spinner has tritium on each end, which illuminates blue or yellow without any electricity. This fidget spinner is made from titanium and has a rotation time of about 2 to 3 minutes. With its design, you can easily hold it on your finger for when you need to make a fist, or you can hold and spin with the tips of your fingers. The spinner is made through computer numerical control, CNC machinery, ensuring that each product is made to exact specifications. Each spinner is made to order, which takes about 3 to 4 working days, and then deciding how fast you want it shipped may bump the price up quite a bit. If silver titanium isn't your favorite color, the spinner comes in other varieties, which Smilepunk is more than happy to accommodate since each spinner is made to order. Crusader. Made by Castfly, the Crusader comes in both bronze and titanium. Using a hybrid ceramic 688 bearing that is held in place with a bearing lock, the Crusader has a shield on each end bearing across. There are 2 small cutouts on each side in between the bearing and the shield, making it spin even faster. If you have the bronze version, you're looking at a spin time of about 4 minutes, and the titanium has a spin time of about 3. Both versions cost about $260. The spinner bears the smallest detail with 12 rivets on each shield, making it a total of 48 rivets when you count front and back. Each shield has a cross on it, which is why the name Crusader makes sense for this fidget spinner. If holding it in your hand for spinning isn't your thing, you can place it on a flat surface for tabletop spinning as well. For easy holding, there are buttons on each side that can be removed for when those cleaning times come up. Users have recommended that it can be flicked up or down from the side, because if you pull from the face, the rivets and raised cross will cause soreness in your fingers. Steel Flame Ring. Valued between $335 and $450, this work of art isn't your typical fidget spinner that you see on the market. This ring spinner was designed by Derek Obatake and made by Steel Flame. This spinner can not only spin using buttons that you hold with your fingers, but you can take the buttons off and spin on your fingers as well. The detail in this spinner has made this a favorite for many people. The tough part is getting a hold of the actual spinner, as Steel Flame doesn't seem to sell it on their website anymore. But you can still buy different slugs to put in the hole, like the Crusader Lion and the Koi Dragon. The spinner and the slugs are laser etched with the finest of detail. On the spinner, words like honor and respect dot the sides. The spin lasts about 30 to 40 seconds. Because this spinner has become a bit rare, there are rumors that people have paid as much as $1,800 for it. There is a lot of time and care that has been put into creating this spinner. According to users, it's truly a fidgeter's spinner thanks to the square-like design and the ring feature, making it usable for even the most anxious person. It is time for the quiz. What is the best cleaning solution to clean the bearings of a fidget spinner? Stay tuned for the answer at the end of the video. Turbine version 3. When you think of turbines, you think of speed and power. The Turbine Spinner version 3 was created by Metal Worn, and it is made from a whole lot of grade 2 titanium. Valued at $399, it is CNC machined, and it is about 2 inches in diameter and 19 millimeters thick. The first version made quite a splash, and it was thicker than other fidget spinners at 12 millimeters, with 2 massive plates of titanium bringing the whole thing together. Plus, it had a propeller-like design that made the whole picture look cool as it spun. Some spinners who have used the first version of the turbine have commented that the spinner could be made in half of its current size. In version 3, there's a rainbow concept in the color as you make it spin one way. Thanks to physics, it starts to subtly spin the other way. It uses ceramic bearings, and the raised buttons are screwed in so that there is a maximum security as the spinner does its thing. The spin lasts for about 2.5 minutes. It seems that Metal Worn isn't done with the spinning business yet, and they continue to put out new products on a regular basis. Tie Spin Prop. While this spinner doesn't look like your stereotypical 2D products on the market, it is a work of art, which means that if you want the Tie Spin Prop Spinner, you'll have to not only open your wallet, but probably dip into your savings account. The spinner is custom made by Titan Ring Designs in the United States, and it is not mass produced. That can mean you might have a bit of a wait time as the spinner is made. The design is of a propeller that you would see on a small airplane, and it is made from grade 5 titanium. When you order the spinner, you can choose from the lowest price spinner at $425 to the most expensive at $500. The price difference varies on whether you want a blue anodized machine, which means a blue coat on the bearing, as well as blue tips on the ends of the spinner. There are about 25 pieces made of each type of spinner, and each comes with its own custom serial number. That means that once the pieces are gone, that is it. That's a lot of money to put into a spinner, but if you value rare spinners, then this might just be the one for you. Sunnytech Customized 925 Silver Fidget Spinner. When it comes to fidget spinners, Sunnytech seems to have a lot to offer in terms of product. There is also another brand called Wyang that seems to make the exact same spinner in a similar price range. One of Sunnytech's most expensive spinners ranges from $339 to $459. While the design is consistent, the color and materials it's made of can vary. Depending on how you spin this little toy, spin time can vary between 1 and 6 minutes, which is quite a difference. That means you get what you paid for, even though you're already paying a hefty price. When you order your spinner, it is made by hand, and the company doesn't accept returns should you change your mind. While there is an option to order it in sterling silver, the stainless steel variation is made with ceramic bearings. The sterling silver variation comes with silicone nitride bearings. There are also little details in the little circles of the spinner that add that special design touch every time it spins. For cleaning, Sunnytech recommends alcohol because the bearings are an oil-free type. That means you don't need to use any lubricant on the bearing, and if you do, it can create friction and actually slow down your spinner. 9-Gear Fidget Spinner. This 9-gear fidget spinner is made by a company called Real Gear Spinners. What started as a custom order from whom they call a generous patron has now turned into a very popular product. The 9 gears are made from real steel, and the components are made from brass for the side plates, screws, and buttons, along with stainless steel. There are 4 bearings in this spinner and are made by R188. In total, there are 52 different parts in this spinner alone. Not only can you spin it from the center, but you can make the gears spin by themselves. This spinner can be yours for a price of $600, and it is a special order, which means that you'll be waiting 2 to 4 weeks for it to arrive. When it comes to maintenance, the steel gears are not corrosion-free, which means you will need to do routine maintenance, especially if you live in an area with high humidity. Sure, there are cheaper knockoffs out there, but they don't measure to the quality and design of the spinner made by Real Gear spinners. But you also get more than just a spinner, as it comes with a case, fitted foam, and even a mini version of the fidget spinner. Bathgate Artifact Spinner. When a fidget spinner is crafted out of skilled labor, the price is never cheap, as you're paying for handmade quality. This fidget spinner costs $700, and it was designed by Chris Bathgate, hence the name. Bathgate is a sculptor and designer who has made a bunch of little gadgets like sliders. The Artifact Spinner was made by Revolve Makers, and it is one of the most expensive products they offer. If you're able to get a hold of one of these spinners, it will be made one of two ways, with either stainless steel and brass, or just stainless steel. It is about 2.77 inches long and uses hybrid ceramic R188 bearings. The spinner is currently sold out on the Revolve Makers website. While there have been plenty of cheap knockoffs copying this design, they don't hold a candle to the original, which uses aerospace-grade machining and skilled labor. To get an original Bathgate Artifact spinner, it will probably end up costing you a pretty penny. Given that regular maintenance will be required to make this investment last as long as possible, as well as great care when carrying it around with you, one has to wonder if it's better off in a display case than in your hand and spinning about. So, what is the best cleaning solution to clean bearings on a fidget spinner? The best way is to use some sort of solvent like 99% isopropyl alcohol, paint thinner, or brake cleaner. Using soap and water will only cause your bearing to rust, and then your spinner won't last as long. If you're going to buy one of the spinners we talked about in this video, you want it to last as long as possible. Would you pay that much for a fidget spinner? Tell us about it in the comments. Be sure to give that subscribe button a spin as well as turn on the notifications.